College was supposed to be the American dream, but today it's a $1.7 trillion debt trap. How did we get here, and can we ever fix it? It wasn't one mistake. It was a perfect storm of decisions, policies, and trends that stacked up over decades. We're about to explore the 3 shocking reasons college became so expensive, culminating in a single factor that changed everything. Number 3, the amenities arms race. Once, universities were simple: classrooms, libraries, professors. By the 1980s and 90s, the mission changed. Colleges competed not for knowledge, but for students as customers. They built climbing walls, gourmet dining halls, and luxury dorms. They hired layers of administrators, marketers, and consultants. Between 1975 and 2018, administrative staff more than doubled, far outpacing professors. And all that overhead? It didn't improve learning. It just made tuition skyrocket. What used to be about learning became about branding. Universities stopped cutting costs and started justifying them. Number 2, reduced state funding. In the 1970s, states paid up to 70% of public college costs. Students covered the rest, maybe a few $100s a semester. But budgets tightened, funding shrank, and universities found a new revenue source: the students themselves. After the 2008 recession, states cut $6.6 billion from higher education. Tuition rose to fill the gap. Universities didn't shrink, they shifted the bill. Students became the revenue stream, and even that wasn't enough to explain today's crisis. Number 1, the leading cause of today's tuition crisis: federal student loans and the Bennett Hypothesis. Before the 1960s, college was affordable. Then the Higher Education Act of 1965 created federally guaranteed student loans. The idea was noble: make higher education accessible to all. But in 1987, Education Secretary William J. Bennett warned, every time the government increases aid, colleges raise tuition to capture it. Since 1980, tuition has increased over 1,200%. Inflation? Only 230%. Colleges realized they could charge whatever they wanted because federal loans guaranteed the money would flow. The result? $1.7 trillion in student debt, an entire generation trading freedom for a diploma. This wasn't a mistake. It was a system, one that turned learning into leverage. And unless we change the incentives, the price of college will never stop rising. But what if we could flip the system? What if students, not institutions, held the power again? The future of college: freedom. What if college actually worked the way it was supposed to? Affordable, honest, focused on education, not luxury buildings or bloated bureaucracy. That future starts with 2 simple changes. First, make federal aid price sensitive. Aid only goes to schools that keep costs low and deliver real results. Colleges must compete on quality and outcomes, not amenities. New options emerge: smaller, high-performing colleges, online and hybrid programs, career-focused pathways that cost a fraction of today's tuition and actually lead to jobs. Second, require price and outcome transparency. Every program, every degree fully visible before a federal dollar is spent. You'll see tuition, graduate earnings, and debt levels. No fine print, no illusions. Big universities, stadiums, athletics, legacy programs still thrive. But those costs are now optional, not a default tax on everyone. Millions of Americans finally get what college was meant to be: a launch pad, not a lifelong bill. When we reward value, not price, and demand transparency, not trust, we don't just fix college, we give every American their freedom back. That's it for today's video. Thanks for being part of Solution Nation. Hit subscribe, comment your ideas, and remember, every big change starts with the people who care enough to make a difference.